Hi everyone, welcome to Bookfellow India. I'm Anuja and I'm new on YouTube. I make videos on books, and if you're also into books and haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, like and share, and also press the bell button to get the notifications of the new videos which I make. So today's video is about the book which I've read 2 years ago, which is Sapiens, A Brief History of Humankind by Yuval Noah Harari. So I would like to start with a beautiful line which is written in the book, which gives pretty much a gist about what the book is about. Encourage all of us, whatever our beliefs, to question the basic narratives of our world, to connect past developments with present concerns, and not to be afraid of controversial issues. The book is about sapiens who conquered the world and secured its dominance over other species. The book is written by Yuval Noah Harari, who is a PhD in history from the University of Oxford. It is account of human history and the role of social sciences. So the author has divided the book into 4 parts. So the first part is the cognitive revolution. So the first part is about the cognitive revolution. It talks about how the Homo sapiens came into existence on Earth. It talks about this theory of division of human species as Homo sapiens and Neanderthals, who have different characteristics, different anatomy and mating habits. It talks about the brain structure, body structure, and social abilities of Homo sapiens. And very interesting part is it talks about the storytelling used as an archaic method of keeping together an intense group of people. So which is still relevant in the modern world. And there is a very important part of this book, which is a day in the life of Adam and Eve, which takes the reader into the heads of the ancestors. It is, and also very interesting part which I found is that how the pre-agricultural era has actually shaped the entire future of our human species. So it talks about the hunter-gatherer skills which Homo sapiens used to carry, and which also forms our modern world old brain. So as a modern world human being, we also have an old brain which carries the same set of values and skills which our hunter-gatherer ancestors used to carry. So there's a very interesting and insightful quote which I found in this book, which is,
The field of evolutionary psychology argues that many of our present-day social and psychological characteristics were shaped during this long pre-agricultural era.
so the next part is the agricultural revolution. In this part, the author has labeled the agricultural revolution as the history's biggest fraud. He doesn't agree with the concepts proclaimed by most of the scholars that agricultural revolution has made the lives of people more pleasant. He rather argues that it has made the lives of people and humans more complex than hunter-gatherers. He argues that an average farmer, after working in the fields, used to get less satisfactory meal than a hunter-gatherer, which is the basis of him saying that it is the biggest fraud. It has made the lives of human beings more complex. And there's other thing in this chapter, in this part of the book, is that the luxuries which we have secured in this much of time as humans have not made our life easier, which it appears to be that we have made our life easier, but we have made our life more complex and more stressed out. Also, this part of the book discusses how the perceived growth of Homo sapiens went hand in hand with individual suffering. It takes us to the more cynical side of Homo sapiens' existence, and talks about various other topics like caste discrimination, gender discrimination, which were the product of this revolution. So it's time for the third part, which is the unification of humankind. So the third part, which is Unification of Humankind, it's my favorite and kept me engaged for long. It talks about globalization, money and its value, and how it works at a larger scale. It talks about imperialism and how it shaped the world. It also discusses how people are still holding the imperial values in modern day world. It is an interesting read, and it has chapters like chapters on God, religion, law of nature, etc. And it most importantly, it talks about the secrets of success, which is very intriguing and very nice. Fourth part is the scientific revolution. This is the last and the most important part, which is the scientific revolution, which is very much relevant to today's time and will be very important for our future. It talks about the topics like scientific revolution, the Gilgamesh project, and the capitalist creed. Of course, the capitalist creed, it has various topics and theories revolving about around capitalism. It talks about how money has been important not just to build empires but also to promote science. It also talks about how egoism is altruism. So this part, actually I want to end this part with a very nice quote, which is, we are more powerful than ever before, but very little idea that what to do with all the power. Self-made gods, with only the laws of physics to keep us company, we are accountable to no one. We are consequently wreaking havoc on our fellow animals and on the surrounding ecosystem, seeking little more than our own comfort and amusement, yet never finding satisfaction. So my experience with this book was really nice. It was a knowledgeable read, and I know some people would say that they don't have time to read this much thick book, and it's okay if you don't. I wouldn't appreciate you missing out this book because it's so thick. It's okay if you don't read it in one go. You can read it in pieces. Even I completed this book in 3 to 4 months, and I think it has a lot to offer in terms of facts and knowledge, and not just that, it is a very engaging read and will keep you hooked up till the end.